Hello, hello. That's weird. I cannot see myself. I can see your comments, but I cannot see myself. Oh no. I wonder if it has something to do with the storms. Hello, good morning. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. You guys can all see me? That's weird. I can't see myself. You guys can see me. Okay, good. All right. Well, I guess I will have to watch myself on Facebook. Okay. Give me 1 sec. No, you can't see me? Yes. Okay. That's weird. No, well, I was going to do the live last night, and I totally forgot my friend Dre. No, you can't see me. I mean, you can see the stuff, sillies. My friend Dre from Ranch House Wreaths was live last night, and she had done it before, like she booked it before me. So I don't like to do the dueling lives or anything like that. So that's why I rescheduled it. It was my bad. I totally forgot she was going live. I hope you guys went over and checked her out. So today I am thank you. So today I'm making, some of you will know maybe right from the beginning what I'm making, especially if you have younger kids or grandkids. And some of you may have to be told what it is afterwards. But if you can tell what I'm going to be what I'm making as I'm doing it, shout it out in the comments, okay? I'm only using mesh today, and the mesh I'm using is black, red, and white, okay? I have not seen really anybody do this on the boards, and I'm really shocked that nobody has done this on the boards. So it's like, well, I guess I'm going to do it on the boards. So I am using the large board, and what I've done is I have, let's zoom down. Now I will share this pattern in Unique Wreath Creators. I'm going to make it on the computer, this pattern, once it's completed and I make sure everything is done properly, like it looks good. So what I've done is I wrote my pattern right on my board. So now it's almost like a diamond art or a paint by numbers. All I have to do is look at each hole and I'll know what color I need to put in what zip tie. Okay, so I am starting, first I'm doing this for a gift. Okay, so this is a gift. I am putting battery timered lights in it. And I did start it because I didn't want to be here forever. So I am using the black I have on my board already, is row 1, okay? I have to finish the row and then we'll move to row 2. But first what I'm gonna do is I am taping in my lights, okay? There's 20 lights on this. This isn't a replay. If you're watching it right now, you're watching it live. I'm taping in my lights into every zip tie on row 2. Okay, so I'll have 4 extra lights when I'm done. So what I'm doing is I'm putting the light bulb in between the 2 holes on each set and just taping it down. Nobody will see the tape. Good morning, everybody. My stomach is not feeling the greatest. So if I jump up and run, I'll be right back. Yeah, it's just been not a great morning. I have not slept all night. And my stomach is just today. But I didn't want to cancel again. So I'm taping. I'm going to have 16 lights on the board. So when I zip tie my mesh onto the board, the lights will then be zip tied as well. So what I'm doing right now with the tape is just making sure the lights don't move until they're actually zip tied in. Yeah, I hope I'm not getting sick. That's all we need, really. Okay, so this is my last 16. So I have 4 of these left. And, oh, I want it to go across. Let me see. Hold on one second. Get me my bearings here. Here we go. So I'm going to tape one here. And like I said, I don't know how this is going to turn out. I've never seen anybody do one of these. However, that never scared me before. So if it works out, I'm telling you guys, if this works out, this is going to be kind of like the dragons. It's going to be everywhere probably, especially for Christmas presents. Okay, so, but I don't want to tell you guys what it is. I just want to play a little game to see who can figure it out before I'm even done. Okay, so I'm going now across the center of the board with the 4 extra lights. Right, so the board, this is the top of the board, right here. Okay, and there's the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there's the center. And I'm going with the 4 pieces of, or the 4 extra lights. I started right in the center here. So there is the battery pack. So I started right here and I went all the way around the 16. So I'm back to where I started. And now I'm going straight across with my lights. A turkey? No. I think once I start doing row 2, you guys will figure it out. Yeah, once I start row 2, like I said, I think you guys definitely will figure it out. Oh, wait a second. I wanted to go. So 1 is there. I want 1 here. Sorry. Okay, and then the last one, just about right here. Santa. Oh, you guys have some good guesses. Like I said, if you have young kids, or I shouldn't even say young kids. If you have kids or grandkids, you will know what it is once I start. Okay, so my lights are in. So before you tape all your lights in, make sure you put your batteries in and turn the lights on, okay? You don't want to be taping all your lights in. Put your batteries in. Janice. Yeah, Judy, I'm not feeling the greatest today. I don't know what's wrong. Anyways, put your lights in, or your batteries in, turn your lights on, and test them out before you tape them in. It'll really suck if you tape it all in, zip tie everything in, and then you turn your lights on and they don't work. Yeah, no, don't do that. And make sure you don't cut the cord. So on the back here, I have 2 like glue stickers. These are just like the padded double-sided stickers that I throw in the kits with the measuring tape. So if you bought some kits and you're not going to use the measuring tape, save the measuring tape. You never know if you might hold a workshop or something. These will come in very handy. But the glue things is what I'm using to hold the batteries in. Now, we don't have a ton of batteries in stock, okay? But we do have, the shipment should be in September, they told me. Okay, so we will be getting more in. I think there was only like 10 packages left of the battery operated lights. So this wreath will turn itself on and turn itself off. So it'll stay on for 6 hours and then it'll turn itself off for 18. Okay, so there is instructions on the packaging, right on the back. As soon as you turn your lights on, that starts the timer, okay? So just put it in the middle. Oh shoot, what happened? Your kids or grandkids are into, Janice, I might have to give you a prize, my girl. Okay, so that is the lights. Okay. I said I'm doing row one, 16 pieces of black. I am using a deluxe foil black mesh. Okay, I wanted the black to be really vibrant. So this black deluxe foil is as vibrant as you can get for black. And I cut them at 12 inches. So I did post in the comment there, I'm using 28 pieces of black deluxe foil. I'm using 12 pieces at 12 inches of red. This is just a wide foil because it's pretty vibrant and shiny already. And then I'm using 17 pieces of just the white wide foil. I think it's a wide foil. I don't even know. I just grabbed it. I just grabbed it off the shelf. So, but the main three colors are black, red, and white, and you do not need any ribbons. Okay. So row one, we are going to do kerfuffles, and we are going to use the hole to the outside of the board. Now I only put a few black because I knew every hole on row one was going to be black, so I didn't have to mark every single hole. Hi Regina, congratulations on placing in your pool tournament. You guys looked fabulous. Okay, so a kerfuffle, what I do is, this is curl up. Like I said, this is 12 inches. I did wood burn this mesh because it is a gift, so I didn't want to see any frays. So wood burning the foil mesh, super easy, slices through like butter. Okay, so you're going to take your 12-inch piece. We have the factory edges on the left and right, and it's curl up. Okay, I'm going to bring the bottom up to about the middle. Okay, then I'm going to bring the top just over the bottom seam there and make it like a rectangle. Alrighty. So that is my petal. It's the kerfuffle. And then I'm going to just pinch right up the center like this. So you've got some like a bow formation, and I'm going to turn it to have the seam facing down towards the table. I can see you, Bev. They're scrolling really fast, so I am live on YouTube and Facebook. So, and then the middle, you're going to place the middle on your board, right on your board between the head of the zip tie and the tail. And we're going to do it up. So I'm being extra cautious with this. Like I said, it is a gift, so I'm not kind of doing it willy-nilly. I'm just measuring to make sure each side is the same and they are flaring towards the outside this way. This is making like a frame around the outside. And then I'm doing that up tight. So I'm going to do the next one. I'm doing all of row one. Oh, I swear, We have had so much rain. Oh, there goes Skyer. Skyer, it's okay. Oh. No, Sky, come here. Sorry, guys. We've had so many flippin' storms. It's not even funny. My poor dog is very old and has terrible, terrible anxiety with thunderstorms. And we've had a thunderstorm, I think, every day in August. It's horrible. I know you guys need rain in Texas, and I'm so sorry to be complaining, but if you've seen Ottawa and Toronto and everything, we are flooding up here. We are flooding. It's insane, and more so, it's gonna hurt my dog. Like, she's literally gonna have heart failure. I think. Did you hear that? That's thunder. It is like so dark here right now. Is anybody watching in the Niagara area? We have everything, Lydia. We have the jackets, we have the collar, we have meds. She's even on Valium. We do have Valium for her. But I have to make sure I give it to her in time, because if she gets too anxiety ridden, she won't eat. So I can't get her to take a pill. I have a thunder shirt. Mitchell bought it for Duchess, and it doesn't help her. We've tried everything. Even that anxiety, oh, what's it called? You can buy it on Amazon. Tried everything. The Valium helps if I can get it into her before the storm comes. I cut these at 12 inches. We are using 16 of them right now on row 1. So I'm on my last one on row 1. And then it's going to be paint by numbers, because I have to pay attention to what letter I wrote on each zip tie. Yes, I do pull the zip tie as high as I can get. Not too tight that you're going to hurt yourself or that the zip tie is going to break. Pam, you are in the Niagara region, are you not? You can't find me on Facebook. I should be on my main page. Unique in the Creek Facebook page. That's where I am live. Hopefully. Yep, I'm there. Okay, so, I'm going to have to bring this up now because we're getting big. So this wreath, like I said, there's no ribbons or anything. It's just mesh. And, oh my gosh, it's a nice size. 26 inches. This wreath is going to be 26 inches long, or 26 inches in diameter. All right, so we'll cut these zip ties off, and then we're going on row 2, where it starts to get complicated. Not complicated, but like I said, kind of like diamond art or paint by numbers, because I have everything marked. And I'm just leaving the white box at the side. Nope. Well, one person's guessed so far, but nobody really has gotten it yet. Okay, so row 2, what I'm doing is going down and up each set of holes on row 2. And I'm leaving them open. They're staying open for this one. Yep, I see you, Jean Ann. I got you, girl. What did you say, Caroline? You must have some kids or grandkids. I see you, Debbie, on YouTube. All right, so I have them open. So let's start at the top here. I have marked down on my board. R, 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 and I'm not a pirate. That is red. That's row 2. And then we got a black, black, and then white, 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 white. Okay? So that is our pattern for row 2. So I am going to start with my red here. And I'm just, this one, for the inner part, I'm just going to make a ruffle. A standard ruffle. So you're doing curled down. Again, it's 12 inches. Curve down, factory edge onto the left and right, cut edge on the top and bottom. And I'm going to pinch or pleat and slide the mesh in the middle like this, just like that. So you have this bow tie, okay? And I'm going to take the center. Now this is different. Normally we put it in a different way. I'm going to put it in sideways. So the middle, make sure I am R here. The middle has one ruffle going towards the center and another ruffle on the outside. Okay, I'm just going to fold it up, make sure it's even. There we go. Now I'm just going to cut my zip ties as we're going. Okay, first one in. The next one, again, is an R. A dartboard? Once you know, you'll know. It is super, super, super popular. I cannot believe people have not done this yet with the large board. I looked and looked everywhere. I've seen a few people try it with a different frame, but mine's gonna look the best. Okay, another R. Go back and read the comments. 2 people have said it already. Get those boys working, Sean. So as you can see, it's going to be full, and that's what we want. However, we're only, like I said, we're only using 12 pieces of red, so not even a half a roll. Gotta catch them all, right, Courtney? This is actually for my son, for his game room. My son is 27 years old, but he wants one for his game room. Christmas bot? No. All right, we have an R again. So see how it's nicely filling up with this ruffle? And I don't have to manipulate the mesh as much. Did you get it too, Monica? Can you believe nobody's made one yet? This, my friends, is going to be... Now, it is copyrighted, you know that, but I am giving it as a gift, and you guys can too if you want to make them for Christmas gifts and stuff. So this will light up on his wall in the gaming room. Oh my God, that thunder. Skyer, honey. I don't know where my dog went. Is Skyer up there with you?
No.
Oh shoot.
Down there, probably in the room.
Oh, here she comes. I think she was hiding in the other craft room.
I don't want to go.
She's coming. Call her up and see.
Come on, then. That's not.
Make a fort for her.
Not going on.
She likes the fort. Okay, now the next one, we are doing a black. This next one is a black. And like I said, I will do the pattern for you guys, and I will put it in the files section of the Unique Wreath Creators Facebook group. And that's where I post all my patterns and stuff for you guys. So if you're not a member, it's Unique Wreath Creators, and it's free. It's just where all of us share our unique wreath. It depends what kind of ball, which ball you're looking at, Susan. Just wait. Okay, there's my black. So one black, and now I'm starting the white. Right, Liz? Okay, now we're doing white. So this is the bottom half. And if you don't want to do it with a ruffle, you can probably find different other ways. But I think the ruffle is going to look good. And this black on the outer part, if you look up a Pokeball picture, like an actual picture, not the actual Pokeball, like if you get it in your hands, because it's a sphere, right? So it wouldn't have black, but the pictures have like a black outline that really pops the rest of the colors. So that is why I'm doing a black border, so all my colors pop. And why I use deluxe foil, because the deluxe black is very vibrant. I think this might be a value mesh. I think I might have grabbed the wrong one, but it doesn't matter. Oh, here, oh my God, look at the rain. You're right, Rebecca. Like I said, I don't know, I may have to tweak it, but in my head and on the pattern of my board, it looks like it's gonna work. So I do have to do 2 holes, and I got my wood burner ready because I need 2 extra holes on row 3. And you can add holes with just your wood burner, if you have one. Yeah, the foil mesh, that's why I did the black with foil. Actually, I should have did deluxe foil in all the colors. I wasn't thinking. I grabbed it the other day. Not yesterday, the day before. Hi, Judes. Yeah, it would be similar to your medicine wheel, Liz. I never even thought of that either. Okay, so we're still doing white for the bottom. Now I might get down to it and I might have too much black. I don't know. We'll see. But I'm telling you, if you have grandkids, be it female or male, they all play Pokemon Go. They all watch Pikachu. They all go through that Pokemon phase. Some don't leave the Pokemon phase. Like my daughter, who's 33, who still likes to do Pokemon Go. So I'm just kind of pulling the ruffles up. So as I add more and more mesh, the mesh is going to kind of push its way back and form the circles that are in the Pokeball. Yeah, so it'll be a nightlight in his gaming room as well, right? Okay, another white. I will post the pattern in Unique Wreath Creators Facebook group. It will be in the file section. I haven't made the pattern yet on the computer. As soon as I make it, I will post it. So then you guys can have at it. But it's pretty easy on the large board. I have candy. I was thinking of making Batman one on the wing board, but I don't know. You know, you got the whole copyright thing, and okay, one more white. I just thought with Christmas around the corner, this would be an amazing, unique Christmas gift for your grandkids or your kids or your nieces or nephews that they could not buy in any store. Only can get it from Grandma. Oh, I have another red here. Okay, so I have a black. You play Pokemon Go too, Susan? Lots of people play Pokemon Go. I never got into it, even though my two oldest love Pokemon. Lolly, not so much. But oh wow, look at it on the thing. Oh, it's gonna look fabulous. I just looked at the picture on the screen. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be so cool. Anybody have Pokemon crazy grandkids or kids? So I need one more red. So I did, if you're just joining me, I did write my pattern, like I said, right on the board. And I taped my lights in, but they're getting zip tied as I'm putting the mesh in. So they're not going to come off. Okay, this is the last one on row 2. Now it's going to get a little squishy, but I'm going to use my clips to hold back my mesh. So I can see what I'm doing. Because all the mesh, because I'm putting it in sideways, it's all going to push along each other and fill in. And like I said, I did wood burn this mesh. It didn't take me long. So you only need 12 like red, 17 white, and 28 black. So I didn't use, I used a half a roll of white, not even a half a roll of red, and 3/4 of a roll of black. We are making a Pokeball for my son's gaming room with lights. So I'm just pinning these back just so they'll stay out of my way for row 3. Now, if I wasn't doing it live, I probably wouldn't pin them back. I would just kind of go with the flow, but it might be easier for you guys to see if I pin them back. There we go. So row 3 is pretty much exposed now. Now I do, like I said, I have my wood burner here because I do need to put 2 holes in. So I've marked, I don't even know if you guys are going to be able to see this. So there's black. So there's a black in the center going, so there's a center line on the Pokeball, and there's a black here, but I wanted a red right next to the black and a white next to the black. And to do that, I'm going to take my wood burner, and I marked with my Sharpie marker just a, there we go. There's one. So you can make holes. It's stinky, but you can make holes in the board with a wood burner very easily. It goes through like butter. So there's the 2 there. And I'm doing the same on the other side. Has anybody made holes with their wood burner? It literally just melts right through. There we go. Oh, I burnt my zip tie. Oh, my stomach is just not right. Okay, so now I'm going to put a zip tie down and up right where I made that hole, those holes. You didn't know it was so easy? Oh, you get your drill out? Oh, God. Yeah, if you have a wood burner, it literally goes right through the plastic, no problem. So you can add as many holes as you want if you need to. And your customer will not know the difference because they'll just think it's this normal holes that you were using with the other ones. You've used the wood burner? Yeah, it's pretty easy. So we'll see, there's the back. So you really can't, there's the 2 little holes I made on each side. So you really can't even tell that I wood burn them. Like literally your customer will not know at all. All right, let's continue with our pattern here. So I might as well start with the black right here. I'll zoom out in 1 second. Again, this is a copyrighted thing, so you won't want to go and sell this on your like Etsy store. But saying that, it's a Chinese company, and I'll just leave it at that. Okay, I'm just going to pin this back too. Okay, now we're going to continue on. So red. So we have, how many red? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red. 1, 2, yeah, I cut enough. So we use 12 pieces of red at 12 inches. So you can see before I tighten them, I kind of make sure that each side is even so we don't have like uneven ruffles all over the place. No, I don't use anything on the back. As you can see, the back is nice and neat. This is all the back's you're gonna see in the back. And there's zip ties, so there's nothing to scratch your board. it kind of looks like, looks like stitching. So you can add felt, I guess, if you want. I wouldn't, because felt, when it gets moisture, you're going to get mold. And you really don't need the extra expense. Oh, I gotta zoom out. You think, Susan? I think it's gonna be great too when I'm done. Because row 4 is all black. So it's all a circle of black again. And then row 5 is all white. I'm really squishing this mesh in here. And that's why I wood burned it, so I wouldn't have like strings everywhere. Oh God, my stomach. Ugh. You've turned a character board in a large, hey, when you, desperate times includes desperate measures, right? Yeah, wood burners, they're great to add the extra hole. Just if you can, if you need to add a lot of the extra holes, I would do it outside. It's plastic, and better yet, it's recycled plastic. So we really don't know exactly what's in it, right? Because it's recycled, so it's a bunch of different plastics. Yogurt containers, sour cream containers, all those kind of containers that go into your recycling. That's what these boards are made out of. Pretty cool, eh? Hi, Tracy Bradley. Good morning. So I'm just kind of like still just kind of painting the back so you can see better. And I have to stand up for this wreath so I can see over top of the ruffles. I never stand to make a wreath. All right. Still another red. It's getting tight, but like I said, I really want it, I want it compacted with color. Row 3 is all black, so I don't even have to look at the pattern. But once I'm done row 2, okay, we need one more red. There's the last red. Well, you know what? It is easy. So if you wanted to make this, the nice thing about a replay is you can stop, start, freeze frame, rewind, and do exactly every single step I do. The only thing I didn't show you was cutting the mesh. And if you don't know how to wood burn your mesh, we do have, I do have a couple of videos on wood burning mesh. And you don't have to wood burn it. You can just use your rotary cutter. I just didn't want to deal with any strings. All right, this one is black. Yes, row 4 is all black. We're working on row 3 right now. So row 4, we'll make that circle inside the Pokeball. Again, it's squishy in there, but. And the nice thing is, if your hands get sore or your back gets sore, you can literally stop and come back to it. You know, even after, you know, a few months if you need to, because your pattern is right on the board and you can just continue working where you left off. Good morning, everybody. I was going to do this in the VIP group, VIPs, I apologize. However, we decided if I did it, it was going to be a pretty popular wreath that everybody, when they see it, is going to want to make one. So we didn't want to keep having to message people back. Plus, somebody's just going to copy it and do it on a ring board. I don't know how you would do that, or on a wire frame. I'm like, screw that. I'm coming up with it first. I want the credit. Not going to get the credit anyways, but oh shoot, I didn't make sure this one's even. So this looks like a little bit, see, this is why I was making sure each side, this is a little bit longer and I don't want it to stick out. So I'm just going to try and pull, it's just the one side there. There we go. You're welcome. Now these are just, you can use horizontal wide stripe to make it. I just wanted to have, because I was putting lights in it. When I put lights in a wreath, I like to use like a metallic, so the lights pick up the metallic in the wreath. When I measure them, I just kind of pull the middle. So this side is longer than this one. So I'm going to adjust it before I tighten that zip tie. There we go. So pay attention, because it's an all mesh wreath, you want to make sure each ruffle each side is the same, because if you have one side longer, like I said, it is going to stick out. Like this one is kind of sticking out here. I have to see what's up with that. But once you have it even, then you can do up nice and tight. Okay, another white. This is just as easy as my diamond art I did, my diamond art coasters I did on my trip. Just had to follow the letters and the numbers. So this is real, I'm telling you, this is pretty inexpensive to make. Like I said, I'm already done the red, so we have more than a half a roll of the red left. So you definitely could make another Pokeball with the rest of this red. You wouldn't need any more red. We have enough white. Okay, so I use 17 white. So you have enough, exactly enough to do another one. The only color you would need more of is your black, because we used 28 black. So if you're wanting to make two, make sure you get 2 rolls of the black mesh and 2 boards. 100 zip ties will be plenty. And your white and red you have enough of. Okay, 1 more white, 2 more whites. I did diamond dot coasters, Mickey and Minnie. That's what I did in the car. Well, Dave drove 2,000 kilometers. Sorry guys, I have a bad belly and it's just not giving me a break today. And got to see yous. That's right, Judes. Yeah, totally easier than a dragon, right? And a lot less expensive. And I think it's turning out fabulous, my friends. It's like, it's looking better than what I even thought it would look like in my head. So one more white. We are making a Pokeball. If you've not heard of Pokemon, where have you been? Anyways, there is such thing called a Pokeball. I don't get it. It's, I guess, where the Pokemon live, like an egg. I don't know. I don't know. I just know it's popular. Pull this back. We don't want our other colors intermingling. I'll be able to do that better when I unclip everything. Okay. Has it been 50 plus years? Wow. Yeah, I guess my daughter is 33 and she's still a Pokemon nut. She likes anime and all that. It's all that Japanese stuff. Japanese animation. All right, my friends. We are on row 4. Row 4 is these right here. I didn't put the zip ties in for row 5 yet. All these row 4 are all black. Okay, so let's pull these up again. Out of the way as best we can. Use your clips. The clips are your friends. Pull back that mesh so we have a nice tight color wheel scheme going on here. You thought it was for Christmas. Well, I bet you there's going to be a lot of people making them for Christmas presents. I gotta take a drink, my friend. So thirsty too. Okay. Oh boy, did I not cut enough black? Shoot, I didn't even count how many I cut. So I will be cutting 7 pieces. I'm going to turn my wood burner on. Because I have to cut, looks like 7 pieces of black. Actually, you know what? I'm not going to wood burn them. I'm just going to cut it with my rotary cutter. We'll see how bad it frays. That's a good idea. So I'll cut the 7 pieces with my rotary cutter. And we'll do a little experiment to see if it frays really bad. Manipulating it this much. That's what we'll do. Okay, so I need 7 more pieces at 12 inches. All right. So line up your mesh. Make sure it's lined up on one of your lines. 24. 12. There's 2. Now this is the deluxe foil, so technically it shouldn't fray too bad because there is more metallic in this than there is of the plastic. And it is usually the plastic in the mesh that causes the fraying. Okay, I need 1 more. Well, thank you. Thank you, Erica. Okay, so you got not too much left, but enough for a couple more pieces, should you need them, of the black. All right, let's see how this goes. Could probably dip kerfuffles for the whole thing too. That would have probably worked as well. Okay, I'm gonna work clockwise here. Hi, Tony. You're late to the party. We're making a Pokeball. Pokemon? So all of row 4 is black. And then all of row 5, which is only 5 pieces, is white. And then we'll be done. Oh, this is the tie I burnt. Yep, put a new one in. When I was making the holes, I burnt one of my zip ties. Yes, the thunder stopped. And the sun's coming out. It's not all dark out again. Yay. So I'm thinking if you didn't want it so poofy, because it is kind of poofy right now, like I said, doing a kerfuffle might be a better option, because it's not, when you do a kerfuffle, it's a little flatter. So we'll see how it turns out. And you know what? There's so much mesh in here that even if the mesh did fray, we're not going to see it. So if you're not one to be like wood burning, you definitely can just cut your mesh with a rotary cutter. You have to make this one too, Janice. You have Pokemon lovers. And you were the first one to guess what it was. All right, I should be almost done the black. 2 more black. And then we'll be doing white. 2 more? Oh, 3 more black. Oh, I could have probably just used 4 in there, but he's impressed, Liz. Yeah, I think this might be get pretty popular. What kid wouldn't want a big lit up Pokeball on their bedroom door or their wall in their gaming room or their bedroom, right? Oh shoot, I put the zip tie in wrong. So if you guys would do me a huge favor and maybe share this to your pages so it gets out there. Because once I post pictures, we tend to get a lot of questions. So maybe if the video was out there a little more, we won't get so many questions. And that's why I did it on my main page and not in my VIP group. I didn't want to inundate customer service with all the questions. All right, 2 more black. You put a Santa head in the center. What? Then it won't look like a Pokeball. How many of you had to Google what a Pokeball was? Thanks, Pam. Okay, so I am seeing that I could probably have gotten away with only 4 pieces of black on row 4. But we'll see. Can't tell what till it's completely finished. It's tight. It's going to be hard to get that white in there. Yes, I did. I'm using 28 pieces of black, which you can definitely get away with 24. Like I said, this row is pretty full, but we'll see in the end once we get the white in there, because like you can see, all the mesh starts pushing back. Against each other because we're doing that sideways ruffle. Okay, so on row 5, this is row 5, I'm going to be using 5 pieces of white, which I probably don't need 5 pieces, but I'm going to stick it in there anyways. I'm going to do the 4 normal holes and then the 1 hole in the center. So I'm going to put my zip tie in from this way. Much easier than trying to dig through the mesh. So when you do it, pardon me, do it this way, you want to make sure the flat part of the zip tie is facing in between the 2 holes so that when you go to do your zip tie up, the zip tie is going the right way. All right, so that's the last pieces of white that's going to go there. I'm actually going to do a kerfuffle. Let's try a kerfuffle because it's not as poofy then. See how it looks. I was even thinking of using a styrofoam, just a white styrofoam half ball. The only thing is, because I'm doing ruffles, the half ball would have been kind of sunk in and you wouldn't see it very well. So I just stuck with using the mesh. Yeah, I'm going to do a kerfuffle for row 5. And I think a kerfuffle probably would have been good for literally all the rows. Whew, this one's making me have a sweat. Doesn't help I'm not feeling too cool. Okay, that's the center. I know Michelle from Monkey's Creation will probably be making one, because as soon as Jackson sees this, he's going to want one. He is a Pokemon nut too. My nephew, Alex, is a Pokemon nut too. He's going to want one. Can I fit 2 more pieces in there? I don't know. It's pretty tight. Fox News. Okay, it's tight, my friends, but we need that white in there. You know, I wonder if I did it from the center outwards, if it would have been easier. I don't know, because the mesh kind of flows to the outside, but you could try it out. It might be easier to do from center to outside. Oh, last piece, my friends. The last one. And then we just have to fix our ruffles. Oh, that's okay, Dean. There's like sickness going around the everywhere. So probably caught something. Okay, last piece. Shoosh. Get it in there. I broke a sweat there, my friends. Did I get them all? You know, the best way to look. We'll flip these. Make sure I got them all. I think I did. Alrighty. Take all these clips off and we're just gonna fix all the ruffles. So each row looks circular. Yes, if you're going to make one, make it all exactly like I did, but make them with kerfuffles. It will, it won't be as poofy. Now we got to make sure each color, because you need that center line down the middle of the Pokeball. So we want to make sure all the black ruffles are where the black ruffles need to be. Yeah, if I do another one, I'm going to do kerfuffles instead of just normal ruffles. So you have a little bit of more of a flat. Still put them in sideways. All right, let's take all these off. And now it's just making sure none of the colors, like I said, is running into the other colors because we want a defined color. That black, that piece of, there was a piece of black way over here. We don't want that way over here. This white, we need to move over there. Just make sure it's in its white section. Actually, it turned out not bad for my first one. And I definitely know what I would do different. Like I said, the only thing I would do different is the kerfuffles instead of ruffles. And I said I would only do 4 on row 4. I would keep it with 8. So we get that circular look. Okay. It is pretty cool. And it gets your creative juices flowing. I know any of you that have your kids or whatever that love the Pokemon, you may come up with something cooler. Who knows? As long as I got your creative juices flowing, I don't care how you do it. Just use a unique and creek board. I did have a picture of a Pokeball somewhere. Oh, there it is. That's a Pokeball. So I did the black just to outline it. So you need to have a black circle. Then you have the straight line down the center. You have the red at the top and then the white at the bottom. Your granddaughter knew exactly what it was? Well then good, I did good then. Just gonna spread, this is that center. We're just gonna spread it so we make that center line a little bit more prevalent. Like that. And do the same on the other side. Just gotta move these mesh around to make sure they're in the right place, because if you don't move them around, you'll find that once, some pieces will look longer than the other. It's only because they're stuck on another piece of mesh. All right, let's widen this side. Hold it to the side like that, and then we're gonna kind of widen the black. And I'll turn the light off in a sec. We'll just see if you can actually see the lights through it, because I only put one strand of lights in. I will fix this. I'm gonna turn the lights off, check out if you can see the lights, and then I'll fix my tummies. I'm doing a little flip-flop, so I'm gonna fix all the ruffles when I'm feeling just a little bit better. Okay. I think it looks pretty cool. Okay, ready? Oh, we have to put the battery thing in. So I did put the double-sided dots, and you want to make sure if you put Velcro or the double-sided tape or whatever, that you don't put it on the side where you open to change your battery. You'll see a little arrow that's ridged, and it'll say off, timer, and on. You want to make sure you put the Velcro or whatever on your other side. And I'm just going to slide this right in here. And that way you can just pull it off the board. There we go. There. Now you can just pull it off the board when you need to change the battery. Okay, so that's hidden. Can't see it. And we need to put a hanger on, which we're going to put it right, this is the center. We're going to put our hanger with just a zip tie down this one. And up that one. Cut the tail off, and there we go. We have a Pokeball. It looks really cool. Oh my God, I can't wait to send it to Bubba. Send a picture. He's going to die. He literally wanted to do the baby's room in Pokemon. I'm like, absolutely not. Oh, I think he's at a Blue Jays game today. Okay, let's just quickly turn this light off. See if we can see any of the light through it. Can we see the lights? Oh, it's not dark enough. I can see the lights. So the lights are picking up the sparkly, but I have too many windows down here for it to be completely dark. But there's our Pokeball. I love it. Cool, right? And there's the back. You can see the lights in the back there. There we go. And that is what a Pokeball is. So you can pretty much make whatever your imagination can think of. If you really study the board, you can pretty much make whatever you want. And if you need to add some extra holes, just use your wood burner. Alrighty, that is all I have for you today, right now. I do have the Woof You a Merry Christmas kit. I had forgotten it at the warehouse and Dave went and got it for me. I'm going to see how I'm feeling. If I'm feeling better, later on tonight. I will come on tonight and do it. I'm not promising, and I'm not going to post an event. So make sure, if you want to see that live tonight or whenever I do it, make sure in the comments right now, if you not have already done it, put exclamation mark notify. One word, no space between the exclamation mark and notify. Just exclamation mark NOTIFY on this live, and you will get notification whenever this page goes live. So whether it be me, Michelle, Jackie, whoever's live on the page, you'll get notified. And if you watch on YouTube, just hit that subscribe button and click notifications. Every time I pop on live on YouTube, you will get a notification. Okay? That turned out pretty funky, I'm going to say. I'm going to give myself a pat on the back on this one. Yep, going to do that. All right, everybody, have yourself a wonderful day. The sun is out here now, so all is not lost for today. Yeah, you could do a Santa belt, absolutely. Do the whole thing red with a big Santa belt with a gold thing in the center. There you go. The sky's the limit. Just use your imagination and you can pretty much come up with anything. All right, guys, I will work on the pattern. It may not be today, but I will get it into Unique Wreath Creators files soon, eventually. All right, everybody, have a great day.